Well, good morning and welcome to Prompton State Park here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Prompton is a state park that surrounds Prompton Lake, which is a 290 acre, I believe, lake where the Lackawaxen River was dammed. And it's primarily based around water activities here, boating, fishing, etc. But there's also about 26 miles of hiking trails here. So we're in the northern end of the park. We're going to explore this trail system as best we can. I don't have a paper map with me. I don't see one at the trailhead, but I have an idea where I'm going. There's also supposed to be a waterfall back here, Prompton Falls. We'll be looking for that also. So thank you for joining me once again for some nature, adventure, and discovery here from scenic Pennsylvania. Now let's go hit that trail. Well, the trail is getting real narrow in this section, so I don't think this park is like a really heavily used hiking park. I know it's all of these hiking trails are also serve as mountain biking trails too, but yeah, it's pretty narrow here, but it's nice along the creek. It almost looks like it's going to rain though. I hope it doesn't, because I wasn't prepared for rain. It wasn't supposed to rain, but I guess you never know. Just had a little black bear right off the side of the trail. Yeah, people don't come back here that often. Wow. So you never know what you're going to see. So cool. But yeah, this trail, I hope it opens up because it's getting really tight. So I'm just sitting here down by the river, and I'm just waiting for the lighting to improve a little bit. It was supposed to be a really nice day. It's kind of a bummer because I just seen that black bear, second black bear of the year. But in both cases that I've come across bears so far, as soon as they detected my presence, they ran right off, which is interesting because I was just watching the other night a channel I follow called Kurt Zitzelman. And he has started a podcast, and he was talking about certain like myths and fallacies about hiking, and the idea that you have to worry. There's a kingfisher. That you have to worry about all these animals out here, and 99.9999% of the time, the animals are much more scared of you than you are of them, and they will run away as soon as they detect your presence, which is exactly what happened here. But I did get a glimpse of them. I don't think I got them on camera, but you know. Pretty cool. I've just came to this little clearing here, almost like a little mellow. We're climbing up the hillside now. I just can't get over how dark it is in the forest. It feels like it's almost like twilight, like it's almost like after close to sunset. It's so dark. I keep waiting for the ambient light to build up, but it doesn't seem to be happening. But at any rate, we're heading now on the Eagle Pass Trail. We're heading back in the direction we came, but on top of the hill. So hopefully we get some sun. Come on, sun, let's go. Well, it looks like the skies are finally starting to break a little bit. Seeing some patches of blue above me and some sun. So And this is a really nice little section of forest too. Some decent sized hemlock trees back here, some maple and oak, and I'm starting to see some large rock formations that I think I read about, so I like it back here. I think we've hit the jackpot. There was a sign that says waterfalls, and I'm here at a picnic table, and there's this beautiful stream going through this rocky glen down the hillside here. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to explore and work my way up the stream as best I can, as carefully and safely as I can. But wow, this is a beautiful spot. This is what we came for. Now I'm carefully making my way down this unofficial but clear side trail, and this little gorge here is really deceptively steep and rugged. This is awesome. I'm loving it down here. Alright guys, now this spot is really amazing. There's a lot more here than I thought there was. There's about 3 or 4 of these drops of about anywhere from 10 to 20 feet. It drops about 100 feet in like, I don't know, a 1/16 of a mile. And it's absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, because the stream is all bedrock, I'm going to work my way from the bottom point here all the way up. I came down it already, scouting it, but I'm waiting for the sunlight to come out. This place is magical. Just an amazing location here at the top of Prompton Falls. There's this little depression in the rock. I'll show you in a second. It's almost like a miniature bathtub. It drops down about 3 or 4 feet, and it's about the width of a bathtub. This spot is just absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. So you can see, if you're looking behind me, as I said earlier, so the creek is all been washed away to bedrock. So because the flow is, if there was really heavy rain, I wouldn't be able to walk this because it would be submerged in water. But I'm able to walk along the side here. It's slippery, but it's passable. So it's the perfect combination of having enough water to display a waterfall and also navigable. So I'm making my way back up the stream here, this miniature rocky gorge, to where I started, to where the trail crosses. And then we're going to be making our way back out and ultimately back to our starting point. But what an awesome location, I can't say it enough. So we are now leaving the Prompton Falls area and we are on the cliff trail. This should run for about a mile and take us back down to the first trail we started on, and that should do it for this hike. I was a bit disappointed in the first half, but then the sun came out, we found the waterfall, and the magic happened. Thanks for sticking around with me for it also. I do appreciate you. We're on a little spur trail called the hiker trail, which we passed very early on. It's like a quarter mile. It's not even marked on a map actually, but it leads to these really incredible rock formations and cliffs and caves. So if you're into this kind of stuff, this is definitely worth checking out. So Prompton State Park, at first, you know, I wasn't feeling it, but definitely liking this place a lot now. There's more than meets the eye here for sure. So that was a pretty neat little trail there, after all, the hiker trail. It kind of switchbacks through these, there's levels of cliffs. You'll have like a wall of cliffs, and it'll drop down 15, 20, 25 feet, then another wall of cliffs. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. All right, we have made it back to the beginning of the trail. We're back on that paved surface, that old road, and that's going to do it here from Prompton State Park. So again, started a little slow but ended really well. Had a wildlife encounter, seeing the awesome Prompton waterfall, cool rock formations, and it's a pretty nice trail system actually. We really only scratched the surface of it. There's 26 miles here, like I said, but we got a good idea of what you can find here. So that's going to do it, I think, for this one. I want to thank you once again for joining me for some nature, adventure, and discovery here from scenic Pennsylvania. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know down below in the and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can, and you know that. So yeah, good one, guys. Can't wait to go edit, and I'll see you on the next one. Gator out.